to part-time gaming. Sorry, just tweeting out. Not sure how long we'll be playing today. Hopefully it's going to be about 2 hours, but we'll see. We'll just be also, welcome to PTRPG, or if you're watching on YouTube, Part-Time Gaming. Also, don't mind the odd music. Occasionally I have to replace songs, as there is a publishing company in Brazil that doesn't like people using what they have publishing rights to. And I mean, they really don't. Right is right. The antecedent bid me tell you to make for rest of day. For young Alpha now waits your coming most able. It is he who requested your assistance. Some promotion or incidents. I'm not privy to the details. While you do whatever it is Alpha knows planned for you, I shall endeavour to track down our traitorous brass blade, and when I do, you may rest assured that we will have our answers. Oh, crumbs. Whee! Oh man, awesome. See that? Oh. Whee! Whee! I know that I can just use the best of everything. What's the point? It's wasting a ticket. You only get a lot of them, so you get a lot of them as well, and I mean a lot. Then again, there's a lot of stuff to do down here, isn't there? Whee! Oh, this bit. Time for some politics. You're late. No matter. I know where our visitors are headed. What I have been able to gather, this vessel belongs to a band of Dormans, who will seek an audience with the Sultana. You are familiar with Dorma, yes? You're not bad? No. Why, well, like the rest of the nations of the Eastern continent, it is ruled by the Italian Empire. Given our visitors' unannounced arrival, as well as the state of their ship, I suspect they did not leave their homeland under the best circumstances. Needless to say, I should be very interested to hear their tale, and more importantly, what they know of the current state of affairs in the Empire. Such information could prove most useful. We would be fools not to pursue this opportunity, don't you think? Come with me to Uldar, PT. Unless I am mistaken, I am rarely mistaken. We will find the Normans bickering with a Sultan's on the Royal Promenade. You are uncertain of your role in the proceedings? Assurance. If our guests are not themselves Imperial agents, if our guests are not themselves Imperial agents, it seems fair to assume they may have been pursued by some, not better than you, to have on hand in the event of an unforeseen diplomatic incident. I was actually concerned that, with the fact that the boat coming in and the law of the country now, it meant for me to kick them back onto the boat and send them away. I was very worried there for a second. Besides, I do so enjoy your Spartan repartee. Satisfied? Good. I shall see you in Uldar. Let's have this slap. Right, I'll just scratch my ass for a minute. Make him wait forever while the Dormans all kick the crap out of the I'm joking. I'm on my way. Whoops. I mean, technically scratching my ass now.
longer than 30 seconds, it's not. People, watch this! No adding. Sorry, I'm just like intrigued by fun. Shiny. Oh my god, can't I, Joe? And our songs are hard for birds. All I know is to sing the song. Where did he come from? Where did he go? Where did he go from? God knows, Joe. It's a very strange song. Very fast as well. Although I think that's the remix version that was done by someone. Huh. I finished the MSQ the first time round, maining Dragoon. Basically, I think I suck at this game. So I thought I might as well pick a main character. They're not really main characters, it's just a joke that people have because some of their abilities leave you rooted for a brief period. It matters not how many times you ask. Without the necessary permissions, none shall pass. You shall not! Copyright. Pray understand, good sir, we have not the leisure to lodge a formal petition. Time is of the essence. All I ask is that you summon your superior. Allow me to plead my case. Surely you can grant us a small kindness. Oh, wait, you friggin' foreigners! And darken these doors no longer. I will not ask again. Wow, he is a racist. You know not what you do. He turned then! Oh, I gather your pleas fell upon deaf ears. A loyal man with a cold heart. I know his kind well. I hope that you will find me more to your liking. Alphino Levalier, at your service, a friend. Which I believe makes me very nearly unique. In this part of the world, at least. Few indeed are your allies in Ordal. Yet you will need some if you wish to endear yourselves to the wealthy and powerful. Pray, join me and my associates at the quicksand. There you may explain your situation to us, and we shall see if there is aught we can do to help. Oh boy, they're joining a church. Suppose technically the Signs of the Seventh Dawn are a church. The way they operate as like an independent party, but still try to aid those in need. Oops. Oh. And I suppose they openly worship idling, so technically. They openly, yeah, pretty much. The rest worship one of the 12, or all of the 12, but they worship what they believe to be a crystal. The world crystal, essentially. Yeah, we a new church. Get away! I already worship 7. I don't need another.
We have traveled some several thousand miles across the sea from the nation of Doma, in hopes that we might find sanctuary in these lands.
Huh?
Sanctuary, Lady Yugiri?
Refuge, but yes.
Aye. Lying within Othard, Domar was under the dominion of the Garlean Empire, as I'm sure you are aware. When the War of Succession broke out in Garlemald, we espied an opportunity to free ourselves from the yoke of imperial oppression and took up arms. Only to be crushed. And so I gathered what few Domans escaped the reckoning and guided them hither to your shores.
Sorry, for a moment it
War
was
of
like someone
Succession.
tapping her head.
Then the Emperor... Forgive me. You said that Doma was under Imperial rule, did you not?
Domar is gone. Razed to the ground as an example to the other provinces.
12 have mercy. And your people?
On a ship anchored in Vesper Bay, flying borrowed colors.
Smart.
Many were complicit in the rebellion, or akin to those who were. They will not come ashore until I send word that it is safe to do so. I sought an audience with your rulers, but was summarily refused.
The lords of
Yeah,
Uldar
sorry, we
are
got
not
new
wont to
legislation.
entertain foreign refugees
Can't
without
pay,
suitable
get out.
encouragement.
Mayhap I was foolish to expect otherwise, but our supplies run low and we have young ones in urgent need of care. I have seen the tents outside the gates, however. We are not the first to seek asylum, nor will we be the last.
Be that as it may, Uldar is no friend to Garlemald. Your tale would stir the hearts of many men and women here. The Sultana and the Syndicate will not be so easily swayed, but I shall see that you are granted an opportunity to plead your case.
This is within your power?
Well, far be it from me to boast, but I do have the ear of certain influential individuals.
I am in your debt.
Far be it from him to boast. Just nothing but boast.
Lady Yugiri, forgive me for observing, but your choice of attire seems like to evoke feelings of mistrust.
How dare you?
Men are wont to fear the unfamiliar. We know this from experience.
Yeah. Sadly.
We seek only to spare the people of Uldar unnecessary disquiet.
I shall defer to your experience, then.
I thank you for your understanding.
It seems I have urgent business with the Flame General. I leave our guests in your capable hands.
What am I gonna do with them? Okay, PT, I'll leave it to you. So, what do you want to do? If I may, sir, as I said earlier, we have been at sea for some several years, and our supplies are overspent. I am not the heart to repeat the tales of our tribulations, nor would it please you to listen to them, I beg. Suffice it to say, however, sacrifices have been made. Though it shames me to beg for more when you have already offered so much, desperation compels me, generously. If you or your associates would spare any provisions, anything at all, it would go a long way to lessen the suffering of my people. Alright, well I've got a food share. Hold on. Got a patron for the food share here, so I'll have a look. Elves! Why didn't you say sooner, PT? Of course I'll help. You couldn't have picked a better day to tell the truth. Wealthy merchant and his entourage were due to have a banquet here on the morrow, see? But just sent word they can't come, meaning I've got a boatload of foodstuffs, sent none to feed.
Best of all, they paid for the lot in advance. That actually is really helpful. Go and call for Fridru and Catherine at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Tell them I said the ship the Little Prince's order to the Waking Sands. Oh, and if they argue, just show them those letters. That should sound straight. Well, that was fortunate. And very generous. Thank you, rich weirdo. Wee. Oh man. Someone explaining how white mage works. Oh man. Tell you what though, you're blinded. That effect is like, oof. Which way? This way. Quick, we don't want the food going off. Catherine? Ma, that's rather odd. It's a rather odd request. Mayhap you misheard her instructions? Apparently not. You know, you shouldn't encourage them like this. They'll start to expect it, you mark my words. I'll take that into consideration, but you watch your mouth. She's in the business of feeding refugees now. Normally want to question Mistress Mamadi. Mamadi's judgment, but that doesn't seem to rise. Well, I got a letter. I won't speak for the children. If you ask me, any man who can't earn across the zones to go hungry. That is disgusting. Welcome to Uldar. You think the sand's the biggest problem? Don't trick people. I've earned everything that I've gotten, so it's not fair if anybody else does different. Right. You earned your position because there was no one else here. It's different. And the idea is always supposed to have been that it was a prop up, not a handout. Unfortunately, the way society works now is everyone keeps getting locked in position. You can't do out because of that. Didn't give you any trouble, did they? Good. Now, go and tell Lady Ugary it's all in hand. I dared not hope for such magnanimity. Magnanimity. Much less expected. Mistress Mamadi is generous indeed. I shall be sure to thank her most humbly. Well, it's been paid for, she said it was. So, I mean, who else was going to have it? That's what those letters were, weren't they? The payment. Lady Ugary, I briefed the Flame Gerald of your situation. I think we will be pleased with his reply. Rob Barn had let him in. What, how? We have been granted an audience? Before the Sultana and the Syndicate both. We should return to the Royal Promenade at once. You have done so much, Master Alphino. I swear we shall return the favour. Not as hope, Lady Ugary, for naught has been given. This small favour you fairly won with your words, and it is with words that you must win the favour of the Syndicate. Then I shall choose them with care. You will be accompanying us, yes? Good. Your presence may serve to remind the Syndicate of the true meaning of philanthropy, and nothing so unpalatable will be required of them, assuming the Normans are willing to earn their keep. Come, the Flame General awaits us on the Royal Promenade. To the Royal Promenade. Huh. Okay, that's... Ah! Rahman, how are you doing? Oh dear. Adeleji. A pleasure, beauty. The others were already inside. Let's not keep them waiting. We're gonna need someone stronger if we're gonna go through politics.
I, Yugiri of Doma, am honored to meet you at last, Your Grace. To mark this auspicious occasion, I should like to present to you the finest treasures our humble nation has to offer. Alas, the circumstances which have brought me here today have divested me of both time and dignity. I come before you as a pauper in direst need of aid, to request that you grant my people asylum.
I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, welcome you to our city. Be at ease, Lady Yugiri. Although I myself have heard the tale of your misfortune, I would ask that you recount it once more for the benefit of the others here present.
As you wish, Your Grace. For many years, my nation, Doma, suffered under the yoke of imperial rule, and my people yearned to be free. Thus, when a war of succession broke out in Garlemald, we sought to take advantage of the chaos and reclaim our liberty. Alas, our enemy proved less preoccupied than we had hoped, and our rebellion was put down in the most brutal fashion.
Those who survived, how many do they number?
More than 200 souls huddle within the cramped confines of our own galleon's hold. Yet this figure accounts for but one of a number of ships which escaped the purge. It is my hope that you will allow us all to dwell within your walls. Should that prove unfeasible, however,
1,000 people.
I humbly ask that
Possibly.
you accept as many of my people as your resources allow. Pray understand, we do not beg a boon, but propose instead an arrangement. We would serve as soldiers or tradesmen until our debt is repaid.
What are the Syndicate's opinions on this matter?
I, for one, think it's a marvelous idea. Lady Yugiri and her people strike me as an industrious lot, and there are parts of the city which have yet to be fully restored. If they are willing to work, I see no reason not to let them.
The head of the Mirage Trust is not known for his generosity. He sees profit in this.
Of course, it's free labor.
I agree. That said, these are foreign refugees. To admit them would require a formal resolution. Shall we call a vote?
Think about it.
The law is the law.
Lord Lolorito?
Tell me, are you blind or willfully ignorant? Even now, our streets are choked with the displaced victims of the Calamity and Alamigan refugees. They live hand to mouth, subsisting on aid provided by the immortal flames, the cost of which grows ever higher.
Because you don't hire.
The wealth of Ul'dah is not without limits, my friends. And need I remind you that these refugees are prone to violence and criminal activity? You have all read the reports, I think.
Those without employment? Possibly.
Without homes or employment, it is only a matter of time before men grow desperate and take that which they imagine has been unjustly denied them. Yet, knowing this, you would have us swell their ranks. Mayhap you think the brass blades and the flames are not hard-pressed enough?
Apparently they're all being bribed anyway, so it doesn't matter. Also, they said they would take employment. Whatever employment they could, and they've not said they want all of them to go. They've just said as many as can. So if you said we can only take 20 on, then they'd say that's okay, we'll go to another place and see if we can go, keep going.
Some say the chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company passes Gil thrice daily. This may explain how he came to be the wealthiest man in Uldar.
You
Or
just
it may
say shit's
simply
cold.
be that he's ruthless beyond reckoning.
Surely the Sultanate can support the few hundred domins Lady Yugiri represents. That our resources have been taxed, I do not deny. But we are hardly in danger of financial collapse. I move that an exception be made.
An exception, Your Grace? I am suddenly reminded of a similar debate some years ago regarding a number of Alamigan refugees, if memory serves. What were your words that day? Yes. The law is the law. And so our visitors remained in Little Alamigo. Mayhap our wise and benevolent Sultana would be so good as to enlighten us as to which other of our laws should not be upheld.
Mind your tongue, Olorito.
My lord, I share your concern for the welfare of our great nation, but we must endeavor to take a longer view. You know as well as I that people can be a resource still more precious than gil.
Yes, especially if you don't pay them.
Precious or not, they were never yet so reliable. And unlike those who frequent your establishment, I have no desire to gamble with my future.
No, I can bribe people instead.
Uldar's greatest asset is, and has ever been, her material wealth. We risk this at our peril. One need only look to Teleji Adeleji's example for evidence of the danger in allowing sentiment to dictate policy. How far the vaunted Mirage have fallen, both in repute and profitability, since he began employing refugees.
I wonder if that has anything to do with raids.
How I choose to conduct my affairs is not your concern, my lord.
A proposal has been tabled. Given its urgency, I move we forego further debate and call a vote.
I disagree, but I suppose that's not my choice.
To accept the Doman refugees or not. Those in favor, I bid you remain. Those opposed, I bid you leave.
I see they waited for him to leave the table first. Cowards. Well, can't be helped.
Would that it were within my power to welcome you and your people, Lady Yugiri. As you have observed, however, my authority in such matters is regrettably limited. Without the consent of the Syndicate, I cannot act.
It is funny though, because whenever people talk about like the downsides of refugees or asylum seekers, it's always to do with crime. When actually the crime only increases because of the people who actually already reside here using asylum seekers and refugees to commit them.
I understand.
So
Your
no,
Grace,
it's more about the
and I
opportunities for those who have
appreciate
been
all that you have
mistreated.
done on our behalf.
Which means that that crime would have been committed anyway. No one ever accepts this, but it's the truth.
The nerve of the man! If that bastard had not forsaken the eastern trade route, little Alamigo would now be thriving.
Yes, but he knows how to manipulate.
Oh, that you should have travelled so far under such dire circumstances, only to be refused in this manner is utterly unconscionable. Pray, accept my sincerest apologies.
What's his game?
Now
Well,
that the Empire no longer poses an immediate threat, they see little reason to maintain the pretense of unity. The Monitors have grown especially defiant of late. Lord Lolorito most of all.
Oh yeah.
But this
The
is neither the
monetarists
time
are
nor
like
place
the
for that
rich
discussion.
people that are on the council, and I think they're like 60% of the council. Are you mad? Oh my. Well, thanks anyway, Raban. You tried. Yeah, it worked. It's fun. Alright, what's up? Ooh, I get a new ring. Oh, aiming. Nice.
As you observe, Lolorito is not afraid to speak his mind, nor is he like to change it. Oft I have wondered how a man so skilled at weighing the worth of things should be so incapable of seeing the value in people.
Oh, he sees the value in people. It's just that, like most, he sees the value as replaceable.
I will waste no more words on him. Not when the Domans are yet in need of aid. Everyone, follow me to the Hall of Flames.
Apparently, the only person with the magic power to actually send you to the next spot is, Flamine? I mean, it's Philamine, really. Flamine. It's just a weird one because... What's this one? Flamine. Because the name, the first letter is their tribe name. And it's basically like speaking to someone in a formal manner and saying their full name. Currency am I wrong? 211. Do I remember for anything? I don't think I do. Nope. I can get a ring eventually. Let's get into a fight. Oh, I've not got a title. I might have a title. Nope. It's like Roban. Oh, I've got nothing left. Let's wait till the next multiplayer stuff. The Syndicate has spoken, and I see no point in moving that the matter be reconsidered. The monitors have made that decision clear. There's one right there. Agreed. Uldar is not an option. Nor are Limsa or redundant, I judge, given the state of their internal affairs. Why don't they live with themselves? I mean, they love hiding in all those shrubberies, which leaves our dormant friends confined to a ship. Gods, the thought of them huddled in an hour's hold with no hope, better shipment. Would that I had more time to mind not hunting. At place not bound by the concerns of the great nations. Light bulb! Muthilia? That is precisely what I wish to discuss. I understand this lady's decision. I do. We all wish to preserve that which is ours, especially when we believe it to be under siege. But I cannot meekly accept this judgment, not while my people suffer. Would it be out of the question for the Sultan to accept us for a limited time? A week mayhap? Or even just a few days? Excellent. I shall keep you informed. What? Lady Yoguri, I have a proposal, if you would hear it.
Oh, with it, Astra Alpano. Sorry, I did it again.
The headquarters of my order, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, stands in a place called Revenant's Toll, an outpost in Mordona. Like most outposts, it is frequented by mercenaries and men of action, and lacks the comfort of more well-established settlements. However, the leaders of Revenant's Toll have been doing their utmost to change that. To that end, they have need of able-bodied individuals willing to work as frontier hands, hard labour lest you doubt, and not save for food and shelter by way of reward.
At least they're getting that. Terms not unlike that which you propose yourself, Lady Yoguri.
Though I will not hear a word against our beloved Wardar, Revenant's Toll would offer certain advantages, the absence of unhelpful bureaucracy being the most obvious. If they can accommodate us all, we will gladly accept. Master Alphino, once again I find myself in your debt. Pray do not thank me, my lady. The life your people go to is one of hard labour and few comforts, as I told you. And for that, there remains the matter of how they may save the born to Revenant's Toll, which will be no small feat, considering the distance of their present condition. Mayhap the old arm adventurers guild may be of assistance. Look for me there and on meeting. Okay.
Lady Yoguri, if you and your people would accompany me, we may discuss what aid the mortal planes can provide. Give me a handful of chocobos, I'll be fine. And a carriage. I'm going to send it back.
Whee! Off we go. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Ooh. Huh.
Oh, no.
We are concerned that the Dawn refugees may find the journey to Revenant's Toll too much to bear. Too long have they been sequestered aboard their ship, with insufficient supplies and scarce room enough to breathe, let alone stretch their limbs. With that in mind, Mistress Momodi has kindly offered to accommodate the Dawners until such time as they are ready to set out with Mordona. Those healthy enough to travel will embark as soon as transportation has been secured, while those too weak to leave at once will be permitted to stay until they gain their strength. That's... Thank you. 200 at present time. I'm guessing what? Oh. I mean, on a ship which could fit 200, there must have been at least 50 to maybe 75 that would have been working. On a rotation, that could have been up to 150, I suppose. What news? Transportation remains our greatest obstacle. General, is there aught the Immortal Flames could do?
I fear that exceeds our mandate.
Were it a smaller number, mayhap it would go unnoticed. But the Syndicate will not bear the cost of escorting more than 200 Domans to Mordona. Then escort 200, and then we'll find our own way of sorting it. When government fails to act, the responsibility falls to its private citizens. Oh dear. I will engage the services of 77 caravans on the Doman's behalf. Very well. We should begin contract negotiations at once. Your generosity is most welcome, my lord. After all that has befallen these good people, it is the least I can do. Come what may, you shall ever find a friend in Rondar, Lady Yuguri. And you, in reverence told, my lord. It's a bit... Well, it sounds like we've all had work to do. Lady Yuguri, let's put our heads together and settle the details of our arrangement, shall we? To be fair, getting fresh food, or food that is possibly going to go off, shifted, you know, for a massive banquet soon enough, is actually a good thing, because they could have had such a pain in the ass trying to sort that out. I don't know if you've ever hosted a party before where half the people haven't turned up, but yeah, you're trying to sort of coax people into eating more and they end up eating less. It means that you've got more than you expected left and don't know where to put it. I would entrust the task of escorting our Doman friends to you. After you have rested on your own road-weary legs, of course. What say you? My legs aren't road-weary. The chocobo does most of it. Ring. I don't know how it got maybe. I have to sell those. All of those. Alfie. Oh, wonderful. Yuguri's game. Alfie knows a mind to send you to Vesper Bay. Again? As we speak, the Domans prepare for departure at Vesper Bay. Wherefrom they will be transported by carriage to Uldar. That said, this is all being decided rather suddenly, and it would not surprise me if the refugees required some assistance in coordinating their preparations. P.T., I would have you return to Vesper Bay and facilitate the process through tasks great and small. In short, whatever needs to be done, do it. Speak with a man named Hosen when you arrive. As Lady Yuguri tells it, he has been designated the leader of the first group.
Please, Bart, be quicker!
I'll say it, but... what's going on? Huh. Oh. I may have to purchase them from somewhere, but I don't know where. Anyway, I'll go see Hosen. Oh, that's to do with the free company, sorry. Greetings. Alpha Noah informed me that a scion will be arriving to help with the preparations. I am honoured to meet you, though shamed as well. A great warrior should not be tasked with such trivialities.
great warrior who would also know what the stuff is meant. I knew from a glance what manner of man you were. I too have some skill at arms, as do many of our people. Pray forgive this trifle, but might I trouble you to help round up the children that have been given into my care? They are mostly adept at staying hidden from my sight, but perhaps your keen eyes will succeed where I have failed. Really? You have my thanks, friend. Pray seek out my son Yoda. He can tell you more. Hosen and Yosen. I am a shaman. Oh, hello there. I'm Yosan, son of Hosan. Will you be coming with us to Uldar? I hear we're travelling by horse-bed drawn carriage. But don't you think that queer? Giant birds that people ride like horses. Still want to try riding one, but... What's that? You're looking for the others? Don't worry, I already told them when to get ready. I need your help, though. We were just finishing a game of hide and seek. 3 players are still hiding, and since Lady Yugiri told us to take it really seriously, they won't move until they're found. But Vesper Bay isn't that big, so I bet you can find them in no time. I'm just gonna have to check something. Won't be long, sorry. You just... I didn't actually check the FC thing myself, so... That one? Yeah. That's it, IOC Quartermaster. Yeah.
idea what I was doing. Right, I needed to find that out myself, to be honest. Let's go find these kids. How do I reach these kids? I should have spoke that out, to be honest, to explain what I was doing. But yeah, that also helps if you ever run a free company. Hey, you're not Yozan, who are you? I'm Kaharu, PT Blank, eh? I didn't know anyone else was... Wait a minute, you're one of those stallions, aren't you? No, scions. Then you must know Lady Yugiri, right? Isn't she great? She's really good. I can seek too. Oh, right, it's almost time to go. Nice to meet you, PT Blank. I think they're in here. Or some of them are. One of them is maybe. I must find the children. Where are the children? I don't remember. Also, I got very distracted. There's one on the roof as well. Oh, no. I was wrong. How do I reach these kids? Ah, there's one there. Hiding child. How'd you find me? I guess I need to practice more. Or maybe you're just good at this. I mean, the Guardians didn't find me. That's really sad. That's really sad. Ah, found you. Are you playing? Ah, no fair. Yozan didn't say anything about adults. Huh? We get to ride horsebird carriage? I don't know. It sounds scary. But if Yozan says it's safe, I'll go. Yeah, I only know that they needed to buy it from somewhere because in the previous free company I was in, I just kept going in on, I think it was weekends when they buy the stuff. Wonderful! All children are accounted for. Hide and seek. Oh, I see that you are curious. This is quite simple, really. Lady Yugiri thought it best the children know what to do in case the Guardians help them. I should hope that those days are behind us, but I nevertheless take comfort in knowing that we are prepared. I've got this necklace waiting. The first caravan is due to depart shortly, followed by the rest at regular intervals. My family and I, including my stubborn old father, Homai, will be travelling in the carriage, together with young Koharu, whom I believe you've already met. Me. Though I understand the road for Dar is regularly patrolled by your brass blades, it would give us great comfort if you would accompany us on our journey. But once again, I thank you for your kindness. When you are ready to leave, please inform our coachman. Ciao, about snack time. Where is it? Where is it? To sell some stuff. Yes, I'm sure. I remember where it is. Do I have to repair gear? No, I don't even need repairing. Huh. Okay.
Still got loads of stuff there, so I'm fine. Yes. Widely adventure. Take a look at your encroachment. You're eager to be a farmer. Aye, well, I was meaning to have a word with you about that runner from the Blades. Says we might have a problem. Maze looking beasties have been sighted south of the bridge of Amelie. Might be at someone's eyes and playing tricks on them, of course, but I don't care to gambling business. Now I know you can handle yourself in a fight, but there's this lot here is another story. So I was thinking you might go ahead and have a quick look around. Maybe make sure this area's safe, like, and if you come across anything dangerous, you know what to do. When you're satisfied the way's clear, let us meet us outside Horizon. Blades tell me the road there's safe, so I reckon we can make it that far on our own. Assuming the self-same bastards don't try and rob us, that is. Voice of beasts. I'll scare it up with a Magitech Reaper. Huh. I mean, at some point I will have to drop the second wind. So I could pop another thing on there. Ready to fight. Fight. Get in. Oh, it's wandering now. Oops. Wrong button. Yes. I think what's that? You're an coachman. So there were a beast there. Was being the operative word, eh? Oh no, I have to talk to children! Well thought, sir. Well thought. Oh my god, he's got a Vince McMahon moustache. If only I were in better health. I should have been proud to stand at your side. What? Being that as it may, I cannot help but envy you. Having been able to call upon the heroes of your strength and skill in Doma, things would have been very different. Maybe not. But we cannot change the past. Those who fought and fell are forever lost to us. Call him as well, but I'd probably say, in fact, Father, 'tis she who has given everything. We shall give her all. Whatever work there is to be done, we shall do without question. Just digging, bricklaying, it matters not. Revenant's toil will grow and prosper by our hands.
Get out of the way, old man!
Help! Help! I need an adult! Hey, Mr. PT! Kaharu and I wanted to know why you became an adventurer. To murder bad guys! To go where the wild rose. I'm going to give them riddles the whole freaking way. So, you like roses? I think I understand. I mean, they're nice and everything. Don't they grow in lots of places? My turn! Now, excuse me, Mr. PT. I've got a question. What's Revenant's toe like? Is he pretty? Bristling outlaws frequented by a countless adventurers. It's the bastion of civilization in a harsh wilderness. It is some of the signs of the Seventh Dawn. It sounds far from real Castro. Should I brag about the church? I mean, originally Christians were none of the people of the way for a long time. It's just that they mentioned Christ so much that they just sort of shortened it to Christians. You mean there are lots of people there who are just as strong as you? Oh, I can't wait! Okay. Enough, Koharu, it's my turn again. Mr. PT, when I'm older, I want to be strong like you. What do I have to do? Eat your greens.
Spend money!
Seek out new experiences and adventures. Then you can punch. Ow. Ow. Of course, to be a better adventurer, you need to go adventuring. Yes, that's what I meant. Alright, that's enough questions for Mr. PT. That's not fair. Why does Yuzan get to ask 2 questions? I want to know about adventuring just as much as he does. Just one more, please. Do you think I could be an adventurer like you one day? No, don't encourage them. Really? Then I will. Thanks for the advice, Mr. PT. I won't forget it. What about me? We get to Revenant's Toll. Let's make an adventurous guild for dormant. We'll protect our friends and punish the wicked, just like Mr. PT and Lady Yuguri. Yeah, just like Mr. PT and Lady Yuguri. I thought it was really clever on that to make a game of it, though. For the kids, you know, when they were escaping. Let's play the game. We need to hide from the Guardians, okay? It's gonna be fun. Let's go. We can talk more about it in the carriage on the way. Will you be joining us? I think so. Good chunky buttons. Yay! And. Oh god, they won't stop. Help! Make it stop! Where are we? Where are we? Oh, just a quicksand. Patience, keep up. I I'm sorry. I'm the one who's healing you. Are you? Very good job of it. Level 4. Miles away. Bloody miles away. Sickest tower. You see, I think a good number of people who play these games do it for like the high level raids and for like fancy equipment and stuff, and I actually just enjoy the story because I'm weird and story driven. Yes, sorry, Lean Hat. Ah, damn it! Go away. Yeah, the controller keeps doing that. So the camera stick, I think I'd call it. I keep saying that it was because of yes, that. I keep saying that the reason that I have this problem is when I was playing Borderlands 3 specifically, although 2 was quite bad as well. But 3, it felt like you were losing your bloody fingers whenever you played. Every time you moved, it shook like the bloody earth was shaking. And for everything, every shot, every time you got hit, every time you jumped, every time you ran, you know, it's just constant. And then there were like levels and levels where it was just buzzing constant all the time. So every time I moved the camera stick, it was like just shifting all over the bloody place. Get battered in. Ah, VT. I take it the first group has arrived? Excellent. Is there aught to miss? No, I have matters well in hand here. You and Lady Yugiri should travel to Revenant's Toll forthwith. Oh, I get to go with Lady Yugiri. Time to choke her. I mean, get a choke. Ooh, nice. I'm now level 91. Huh. I could take that. Alf, you know, Alf, I don't have you and Yugiri, apart from Revenant's Toll of Adelaide. It is past time Lady Yugiri met with the guild representatives in Revenant's Toll. Since I do not foresee any further matters arising here in Thanalan, which might require your personal attention, I will instead have you serve as an escort to the Doman delegation for the duration of the journey. Speak first with Slathborn upon arrival. He is the one with whom the Domans will be working most closely, I should think. Afterwards, introduce Lady Yugiri to Midfilia and the Guild Emissary. If both meetings go well, the resulting ties should stand with the Domans in good stead for that which is to come. Safe travels, BT.
Right, Slithburn. Yeah, it might be Friday I try and do that, but it just depends on timing. And this must be the esteemed Lady Yugiri and her associates. I greet you all as friends and bid you welcome to the Toll. I hope you do not think our dearth of finery is off-putting, for although we may seem, we have wealth of spirit and a camaraderie to spare. You'll see, race and creed don't enter into it here. We welcome all sorts, provided they're willing to earn their keep, of course. We are no strangers to hard work, Master Slathborn. You may rest assured that we will carry out your orders with due diligence. Oh, not for a moment did I doubt your commitment, my lady. Pray understand, I give the same speech to all new arrivals, and you needn't bow your head to call me Master either. We are both frontier hands as far as I'm concerned. As you wish, Slathborn. May this blessing mark the beginning of a long and fruitful relationship. I'm too excited now. Our guests have met, yet to meet the antecedent. 7 hours BT. Why are you wasting time with me? See them to the rising stars. Very well. To whom much is given, much is expected. Forgive me, I require a moment to compose my thoughts before meeting with your leader. We shall join you at the rising sun dinner. Oh man. So, as soon as the company leader comes on, he's having to get it off. Oh boy. Tis no use. Oh yeah, we'll have friends here for to see you. Our attempts to reach the students of Valdesian continue to meet with failure. Urianje has explored other avenues of inquiry, but they too have yielded naught. We will persevere, of course, yet in our hearts the truth is clear. We are but awaiting confirmation of that which we already know. Our further Domans, I am going to understand you are kept quite busy in Vespervade. Mayhap you question the wisdom of aiding refugees when the final threat remains unresolved. Not at all, not at all. I mean, one of the things is, in order to prevent primals from reappearing, you need to make sure that people feel settled. And that's what we're doing. I should not blame you if you did, nor would I deny that this matter falls outside our normal review. Be that as it may, I could not ignore the plight of these refugees, nor when it was within our power to help them. I'm here to introduce Yugiri and the others. Lady Yugiri is here. Please show her in. I should very much like to meet her. Oh, she's brought the other people as well. I don't remember his accent. Thank you. We have no objections. Pray do so with our blessing. Your answer pleases me. Beyond words, my lady. But are you quite certain?
We have no way of knowing how many might answer my summons. In the event the Revenant's Hall could not accommodate us all, we would need to find an alternative solution. Should that come to pass, we will find it together. As ever, it has been a pleasure, Antecedent. Alas, we must take our leave, as the first carriages are due to arrive any moment. Should you require aught else, pray speak of Slackborn, Lady Ugury. P.T. I guess he's the quartermaster of, Madonna, or so specifically. Alright, we're done. Larmin and I will make all the necessary preparations to ensure our Doman friends feel at home upon their arrival. Cool. Though I must admit that I am still troubled about the matter of the missing crystals. Stola should be returning a non-dual report from the field. Mayhap you could wait here and speak with her upon her arrival.
How goes the fishing? Caught anything slippery?
I haven't started fishing yet.
Aye. Our suspicions were well founded. The serpent reavers are indeed the culprits.
I didn't know you knew how to fish. Can you teach me?
The plot thickens.
Has there been any movement in Thanalan?
It has been blessedly quiet, which is to say the Amalja are being no more or less of a nuisance than usual, summoning a freak with such crystals as they have hoarded. Urianger, too, reports not out of the ordinary.
Huh?
Then we have our explanation.
Huh?
Your explanation for what, pray tell?
For the recent spate of crystal thefts in Thanalan, we naturally assumed that the trail would lead us back to the Amalja. Yet it did not. It led us across the sea unto Vilbrand.
Vilbrand? There have been reports of increased Sahagin activity of late.
Oh dear.
Oh gods. They mean to summon Leviathan?
Oh dear.
That is the way of it, I fear. Whilst conducting our investigation on behalf of the mineral concern, we came upon evidence implicating the Serpent Reavers. With the aid of the Maelstrom, I was able to verify our suspicions. 'Tis only a matter of time before Leviathan returns to harrow the seas.
Wonderful.
But there is more. One of the Sahagin, an elder by my judgment, spoke of attaining the gift and knowledge of eternity.
Ugh.
Ow! What's up, Heidelin? What's up?
Such a disturbance in the ether. If I did not know better, I should think this device defective.
It's never the case. Oh crap.
And there
Days
is
has
the
got the
explanation.
Soon it shall begin. Our Lord shall rise midst surging waves to wash away the finless blood. And I shall be granted the gift and knowledge of eternity, and with the emissary stand equal. Then shall I know no cessation, no oblivion.
I find the funny, interesting thing
comes this
about
promise
this
of immortality?
is
The emissary?
there are like side stories in the game that are linked to the main story specifically. So many of them have something to do with like the main stuff you do. None of it is just sort of there for the heck of it. Now, nothing is over here for the sake of it.
We
It's all
have
sort of linked.
outstayed our welcome.
Ah, hello. Kicking in the snooze. Also, why would you want a scouting mission with a healer and 2 tanks? Seriously? Ow! Don't do that.
The gift and knowledge.
Are the two of you quite well?
Yeah, you told us everything.
You shared that vision, did you not?
Yeah, Stola.
Even before the Sahagin made mention of the emissary, I recognized Elidibus's words. He is behind this.
Who is Elidibus?
But surely it is not within his power
I don't
to
think it was not
grant
who
me
Elidibus is.
My lady, unless we act swiftly, Leviathan will rise again. The Admiral has already requested that we intervene to prevent this.
Oh dear.
Failing that, we are to attend to the Primal's extermination.
She will have our full cooperation. Let us make haste to Limsa Lominsa. I mean to play a part in this mission. Tataru, pray, take charge in my absence.
Oh boy, everyone's gonna need to pray now. Tataru's in charge.
My lady, are you sure this is wise?
Yes, because she's a bloody monster.
I am aware of the risks, but there is something I must see with mine own eyes.
Okay. I
The
mean, she's
true
got a dagger
nature
on
of
her.
the echo.
Very well. I shall not stand in your way. On the condition that you permit me to accompany you as bodyguard.
Your company is ever welcome, Thancred.
I take it something ill is afoot.
Aye, a Primal is about to be loosed upon Eorzea.
Primal?
A godlike being whose very existence is a bane upon the land. We scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to put an end to their kind.
So a primal is essentially the force of emotion that comes from thinking of a specific thing.
I see.
That
Know then
with
that I
so
am
much
learned
thought
in
in
the arts
place,
of
it
war.
becomes destructive.
In return for the kindness you have shown my people, I will
We call
lend you
them
my blade.
activists. Thank you.
It would be most welcome. When contending with a Primal, one can never have too many able allies. If you crave a more intimate understanding of the problems facing Eorzea, this experience is like to provide it. Be sure to come well prepared.
Finally, should the worst come to pass and Leviathan is summoned, our only recourse will be to face him in battle. Given past experience, you may very well think that eventual inevitability. Yet, so long as there is even a chance the Primal's return not be prevented, we must needs bend all our efforts toward achieving that goal. Before we do aught else, let us hasten to Limsa Lominsa and meet with the Admiral. She will not have been idle in the intervening time, and will doubtless have our valuable information to share. We're off to Limsa. We're
Ah, we're going to the hall. We go to the hall. Ah, 9 o'clock. Right. So, are we trying to wrap up? No? Kyle, you are expected. Please take this look to the command room. Right. Metal whip. What do you want? Welcome, friends. I take it Y'shtola has apprised you of the situation. Let us waste no time then. According to our best intelligence, the Hagen had not crystals enough to summon their god. Alas, we did not count on the Serpent Reavers venturing as far as Stanley to supplement their cache. For our short-sightedness, we are faced with the grim prospect of Leviathan's imminent return. Oh, wonderful. Needless to say, I am not inclined to let the fishbacks have their way. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom makes ready to launch a large-scale operation to thwart the summoning, and we welcome the Siren's support in this endeavour. Why don't you just nick them back? But if, God forbid, our efforts should come to naught, I will need to trouble you for more than mere support, much as I did when Titan last walked these lands. Ah, yes. Walked was an interesting time. Lady Minfilia, I am given to understand that you mean to accompany our soldiers on the front line. I can only assume that you have sound reasons for doing so. I do, Admiral, but I would rather not be drawn on their nature. I will say only that there is something I would see with my own eyes. That's so. Well, I am not so stubborn as to deny the wish of one whose aid I require. But precautions must be taken. I shall require you to remain by my side at all times. With that settled, let's speak of the operation. BT, Maelstrom scouts are currently reconnoitring Sahagan movements, I think that's how you say it, within the Sasper spawning grounds. Upon completing their mission, they will return to the operation's staging point at Camp Skull Valley. I want you to make your way there forthwith that you might be apprised of the latest intelligence. Commander Fogbrudder has charge of the garrison. Right. I take thee to Ailport, off for another stroll. All around for Mary, London won't go too far. I mean, I could stick around for about an hour. But I won't be fighting Leviathan tonight. That might be tomorrow. I'm sorry. But it'll take a while to get to it, and then it'll take a while to beat it, because it's got a couple of phases. This is so much easier. So much easier when you can fly. Woo! Ah! Race! Commander, I've been expecting you, sign of the 7th Dawn. On behalf of the men and women here, I thank you for your cooperation. Safety of our citizens, paramount. Your aid will prevent Leviathan's return. Well, if you believe that, that's good. Nice. What have I got here? Interesting. Ah, new bracelet. As you may already know, Maelstrom scouts have been dispatched to reconnoiter the Sasper's spawning grounds. Though it pains me to admit it, Maelstrom has never faced a foe the likes of this before. We must proceed with all due caution. Among other things, they've ordered us to determine where the Leviathan might emerge. Assuming it comes to that. And yet, the return is long overdue. I fear that ill may have befallen. Better or worse, we must ascertain their fate. It's not too much to ask. I would have you aid in the search. 5 scouts ventured into our Sasper alcove. Take this flask of restorative to tend to those who have been wounded.
Though it pains me to even consider the notion, they have perished. If they have perished, circumstances permitting, I assume we recover the bodies. By no means venture too deep into enemy territory. However, we can ill afford to lose you at this juncture. Right, now let's go this way. Ah. You know, Thancred, are you going with? No. Great. Let's see. I might actually be high enough level to just skip on that, but I don't think so. I think that's level 50. Now, but this is not fun. I'm running along. Yeah, I can just walk past them. Ha ha ha! This is great. Well, this time I'm saving. Where is that? Right, there he is. Private. Help, somebody. Of all the times to get this restorative. There you go. Oh man. Thank you, I owe you my life. We were ambushed by the Serpent Reavers, slightly armed as we are, we didn't stand a chance. We were able to flee this far, but the others were captured. Taken to the Serpent's Tongue, certain of it. I can make my own way back, but I fear the worst for my comrades. Save them, I beg you. Oh yeah, we like to do it piece by piece. Hi. Fine. Uh-oh. Oh no, it's a level... Yeah, you can still start it. I should be fine. Yeah, I'm sure Oh. Then I can just sneak past this guy. Oh. Okay. Good job, Agent. 2 down. It's a shame, that's a real shame. Now you want to see something pretty? Something real pretty? Look at this! Look how beautiful all that is! Look at it! Oh! That's actually been slightly touched up. Not massively, but then again I'm on a PS4, so it's not magnificent. Also, I've got, I think it's on low latency, so that I can interact with anyone who actually comes in. Yeah, but I think there's a massive delay on that anyway, so it doesn't matter. There was an ambush, I'm sorry. You returned. Thank the navigator. When I learned that you went to Serpent's Tongue by yourself, you were met an untimely demise. Tell me, what became of the others? One left, one survived, and the others, dear gods! Wounds that were not intended to kill, but to torture. Is there savagery known no bounds? Enemies on the road. Go too far. Dread to think what may have become of the two who remained unaccounted for. They haven't suffered the same inflict. At the very least, one of my men came back alive. For that I owe you my thanks. The price we paid was dear. We have the intelligence we need. Even as we speak, the Admiral finalizes the details of the operation. The war horn will sound at any moment now. Be ready to sally forth when they do. Who's Sally? Why is she fall? The rest was it. Something 92! Right, I understand that it's way too early, or it feels that, but I won't have the time to get through everything, so I'm gonna have to sort of make my way back to Limerick. I mean, technically the Three Company House is check something else as well. When I've gone back into why did it drop you so far away from it? It's just silly. So I have to cancel. Yeah, I'm just gonna want to check a few things. One of them is to see if I've got any abilities that have just been dropped for me, which I don't think so. The other one's a little bit more complex. Not even halfway through the post game yet. Oh, well, no, because I've still got Crystal Tower to do. And boy oh boy is that fun. Let's go. Greetings, lad. What can I do for you this fine day? Yeah. Have a nice rest. Oh, the fart. Rawr. Rawr. Yeah, so we'll just check it in. Portraits. Dressing. Action the traits. Yeah, so there's none of these I can use yet. Got a lot I can get though. Cool. Increase direct hit rate on self and on nearby allies. Oh, that's all you get for it. Oh. Because these give you that, don't they? What, 3% for that one? 1% for that. That's repertoire. That's all weapon skills, and that one's just the sort of extra stuff. Right, that's interesting. So I should be alternating those, even though people don't say you should. Wait, can I use that? Yeah, I wasn't. You know, like damage increases as well. What's that one? That's what I'm talking about. Critical hit rate. But that's... oh, it's direct hit. Let's see why they'd be upset at you using that.
But recast time is also very helpful, so... all the stuff you can get. Pitch Perfect. Using a sample time to put into reading. Oh, cool. So, so once you get that, you can get Pitch Perfect. Neat. Can't wait till I finally get to that one. Also, bombs. I can play anytime. Although I can't because I suck. So, I'll call it there. Thank you very much for watching. I suppose as a graduate. So, always grateful for any time that's given. If you're watching live, you can catch up on the previous streams on Part-Time Gaming. If you're watching on Part-Time Gaming, you can catch me during Lent. Over every day, roughly between roughly sometime between 7 and 8 I'll usually start, up until around 9 o'clock-ish. Because I get up so early in the morning and I just, need to wind down properly first. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching. As I say, archives of these VODs are on Part-Time Gaming, Life, PTRPG, and if you find it anywhere else, it'll be clipped by someone. So I will sign off, reminding everyone that all time is precious and appreciated. Take care. See ya.